All right, let's take a minute and walk through the general setup for this course. And when you come in and click on Math 212, you'll see that the first thing that comes up is this table of contents. Within table of contents, yours will look a little bit different, but it'll give you the general idea of what's going on here. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the modules. You're going to want to start with the Start Here. So if I click and Start Here, you'll see first this video, of course, some general advice to help you with this course, a requirement to introduce yourself using Flipgrid, so the link to all the videos that you'll use in this course, what's expected when you do discussion forums, as well as if you need to chat with other people, you can use this link that I've created in Zoom, so you could actually connect with others in the class if you wanted. Within the syllabus, you'll see the actual syllabus that I've emailed to you, as well as the general due dates and just any setup that you may help you with getting into my math lab, the code and whatnot. The next tab will be for the skeleton notes. So these are the notes that you'll submit to me. You can fill out these notes if it so helps you. You can print them and fill them out. You can type in them, or you can even write out the parts that you need to by hand and take pictures and insert them into the notes before you upload them as an assignment. Then as you go through each of these parts, you'll see check marks appear beside each of the items to tell you that it's been completed, as you can see like right here. And then as those check marks occur and as you complete assignments, more will be activated and opened. That's why you only see one module currently. And even this module probably won't open for you until you've done the other things before it, such as the Start Here and looked at the syllabus and the notes. So within each module, you'll see that it starts with an overview. So you want to click on the overview, and what it's going to do is it's going to list in order all the things that you're expected to do for this module. And so it looks like a lot, but I've laid it out trying to make things as easy as possible, talking about exactly what videos to watch, what activity to click on. A lot of these links are just like a single problem. So here's the problem. Click on this for the solution to help you understand how to solve the problem, and then move on. If it has an assignment that I expect you to complete or an assignment for which you're going to submit, that link will be there as well. Once it's submitted, you'll get an answer key option as well to explain how to solve that problem, or a PDF that'll show how to work through that problem. Also, you'll see in here I have the My Math Labs marked as to when they should be completed along the way. So let's go back to the table of contents. So that's the general setup. As you complete, you're going to see more modules pop up. Again, there's 7 modules. The due dates are on the calendar to help you out. At the top here, you'll see all the different items that can be helpful. First, the content, which will take you back to this table of contents. The calendar. If you look and click on calendar, it'll show you exactly when things are due. Again, it even has previous items, but tells you like here's chapter 9, module 4 population, chapter 15 has all these different things to help you along the way as to when they're due. If there's an assignment that you need to submit, you are going to click on the assignments tab up top. They're also linked within the activities, but you'll just find the one that meets whatever the specific assignment is. You can click on it and then submit the item. Now, when you're submitting assignments, make sure they are a single document. So if it takes you 5 images, combine them into a single document. I use a program called Genius Scan on my phone that I can take pictures, but when I do it then to submit it, I have it combined into a single document, and it'll make those images become a PDF. So that's a good program to use if you need to do something like that. But always one document. The other thing you can do is take images like from your phone and put them into a single Word document. Just insert one at a time in order that you need. But I only want one document. If you email more than that, I'll always email you back telling you to fix that. There's going to be quizzes that you're going to complete throughout the course, including your tests for the course, and they will show up inside the quiz list. So there are some activities like this burning candle from chapter 9, but as the other things are unlocked, they'll show up in the quiz list. They'll also be linked in the content. You will have a couple discussions that you're going to need to complete. That's why I have that discussion thread at the beginning explaining what's the expectations, but that's also linked here as well. Again, when you do that, make sure you're following the expectations, reading the articles, writing a thoughtful, composed thread before responding to 2 other threads as well. And last thing on this list to help you out are the grades. So I will put everything into grades as possible, so you'll know exactly where you stand at all times. The My Math Labs I will update on a weekly basis. So as certain assignments are due, they will come back in here and I have to manually submit them into the grade book. So I do that once a week. And all the stuff on My Math Lab should be finished in the first 2 or 3 weeks. So you'll have all the My Math Lab grades within the first half of the class completed, and you'll know where you stand with those items. Last thing I want to go to is show you the assignments that you show in My Math Lab. So My Math Lab, when you go in here, the big thing you need is the assignments. You can go and you'll see that there's due dates beside each of them, and they have the activity. If it says homework, you can complete any question unlimited number of times. If you go beyond the due date, it's going to take off between 20 and 25% per question. So say you do 9 of the 10 questions, you do 9 on time, you get your 90%. If that 10th one you complete later, you'll only get up to 3/4 of 1 point for that question instead of the whole point. So you could get like a 97.5 for a grade instead of 100. So, but does it per question versus as the entire assignment? When it comes to quizzes, you're going to have 3 attempts per question. So that's the limitation between the homework and the assignments. Homework, unlimited attempts. Quizzes, only 3 attempts per question. If you're having issues with a homework or a quiz assignment, you can always take a quick screenshot, send it to me, and maybe we can either do it by email, I can answer questions, or we can have a Zoom conversation about it to help you out. The rest of the stuff that might be helpful is the e-text, which is the actual textbook. You can also use the chapter contents to help you get there as well. And the rest of it's things that are seen on the instructor side that I just can't hide as a student view. But go through, click on everything, make sure you understand how everything's laid out. If you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to email me, and we can always set up a conference meeting using Zoom. Good luck.